slight slope. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Hello.
Engine master.
Thank you.
Both off.
Weather radar. Power supply. Wind shear.
As required.
Landing gear lever.
Checked.
Batteries.
Both on.
Electrical power.
External power is on.
APU fire
Hello.
test.
Thank you.
Checked.
ECAM recall.
Hello.
Checked.
Thank you.
Flaps.
Checked position.
Speed brake lever.
Checked
Thank you.
retracted.
Parking brake. Parking brake.
Set on.
Right next to you.
Accu-brake pressure.
Thank you.
Set.
Oxygen crew supply.
Set on.
Cockpit voice recorder.
Set on.
Ground proximity warning system.
On.
Flight control system.
On.
ADIRS.
Checked.
Navigation lights.
Checked.
Cabin signs.
Both on.
Emergency lights.
Checked and armed.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Probe window heat.
Auto.
Air condition.
Checked.
Electric panel.
Checked.
Fuel
Next
pumps.
141 clear for
On.
take on runway 3 right with the
Is checked.
Engine fire test. Number 1.
Runway 33 right, clear for ready for takeoff.
Checked.
Engine
Ready
2.
for 1.
Checked.
Ventilation panel.
Is checked.
On.
Radio management panel.
On.
Weather radar. Gain. Mode.
Ready station.
Checked.
Thrust levers.
Roger, both 1025,
selector.
on runway
Check
36,
normal.
right, taxi, way,
System.
Romeo, Golf,
Altitude
10,
Checked.
we already runway 36 right.
TCAS.
Checked standby.
Oxygen mask test.
XPP runway 36 right, Romeo, Golf 10, sit on 056.
Checked.
Flight
인천
director.
클레버 second levy requesting clearance to encourage
Checklist
Bravo
complete.
330. The next 141 airborne. Commander to Sable 1, I have a flat plan standby 1 minute. Break. FedEx 141 Incheon control radar contact flight to flight level 220. Climb and maintain flight level 220 FedEx 141.
Asian Control, this is Asiana A320 We want to know what's the active runway of Gimpo Airport.
Asiana A320 Incheon, Roger, stand by. Incheon Control, Korean Air 901, she ready for departure. Korean 913, line up and wait to runway 32 left. Line up and wait to runway 32 left, Korean Air 913.
Asian Control, Asiana A320 we just want to know the active runway of Gimpo.
Asiana A320 stand by 1 minute. Gateway 711, continue descent 4000 to right Union, clear the ILS general runway 07 approach. Continue descent 4000, to the Union, clear the ILS 07, 3711. Asiana 227, Asiana 227, bring my control zone, frequency change to comparable flight. 120, come, Asiana 227, 감사합니다. 맞죠? Korean 271 Incheon. 271 고알. Korean 271 you commit to encourage international airport SID. Agoba 1 Lima departure damage 5. Climb and maintain flight level 330. Squad 7271. Correct encourage SID Agoba Lima level 330. Squad 727 Korean 271 heavy. Korean 271 heavy ready to come back to the pilot for pushback. 271 will call, thank you. Number 125, on your way and take off 5 on route 36 flight. Airport 1025, Kim wind there. Come clear for takeoff runway 36 left, and correction 36 right. Airport 125, please say again. Airport 1025, windy count clear for takeoff runway 36 right. Runway 36 right, clear for takeoff, Airport 1025. Korean 913, Korean 913, Incheon windy count clear for takeoff runway 33 left. Korean 44 runway 60 left, Korean 913. Asiana A320 Incheon.
8901, go ahead.
Asiana A320 you commit to Jeju International Flight Flight A321 Juliet, damage 5, climb to flight level 280, scrap 5001.
Asian Control, sorry, Asiana A320, we are not requesting the IFR clearance at this moment. We just want to know the runway in use for departure at Gimpo Airport.
Asiana A320 expect to weather picture for departure runway to its right.
Confirm 14 right or 32 right for Gimpo Asiana A320.
Asiana A320 expect to runway 32 right.
Okay, 32 right, standby. Expect 2 minutes. We will call you back for the FR clearance. Asiana A320. Thank you.
Asiana A320 expect to runway 32 right to Diana 41 Juliet.
32 right, proceed 1 Juliet. Asiana A320. We will call you back later. Standby.
Roger.
Asian Control Korean Air 901 CA station 4500 to right service 260.
Korean Air 913 engine control radar can take flight to flight level 260, cancel level restrictions.
Climb to flight level 260, cancel level restriction. Korean Air 901 CA.
Asian Control delivering okay. 1311, because flight level clearance to Jeju, representing flight level 200. Also, then you can find the project question 1240. Airport 102 engine control radar can take flight to flight level 240, beta 2 departure, power transition. Climb to for level 240, frequency to 5. Hi, China 1311, standby. Asian Control 3711 established to Lawrence 07. QA 711 large continue approach runway 07. Continue approach runway 07 QA 711. Aerosoft 1025 we cancel level restriction climb to flight level 240.
Before start checklist.
Windows and doors.
Hotel number 1311.
Closed and locked.
Incheck.
APU.
APU on.
Hotel number 311.
On.
Hotel number 1311. You correct Jeju International Airport CSID data to departure to taxi transition flying to flight level
Both on.
200 squawk
Thrust
5311.
levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
To Jeju International Airport area data to departure to taxi transition flight level private 200 squawk
102.7. Beacon
5311.
lights.
Hotel number 311. Hotel number 1311 with the correct requirement ready to push back. Report to ready to push back. Hotel number 311. QA 711 Jeju when you come to land runway 07.
Beacon
Close
lights.
to runway 07 3711. NX 141 engine control.
FedEx 141 engine control.
NX 141 proceed direct to BULTI.
FedEx 141 direct to BULTI. From Terminal 1311, we are right in engine start, request to taxi on A.
So Terminal 1311, expect to land 36 right to push back engine start to approve.
We are ready engine started, request to taxi on A 36 right. Terminal 1311.
Roger, Terminal 1316 to land 36 right via taxiway Romeo, call for 10, with ready runway 36 right.
To heading to runway 36 right via Romeo, call for 10, Terminal 1311. Mission control FedEx 141. Should I have to go BULTI to direct?
FedEx 141 BULTI 거쳐서 양키 711 항로로 타시면 됩니다.
Roger. FedEx 141.
Terminal 913 now push direct 복타. Direct 복타 Korean Air 916.
Asiana A320 at stand 9 at Gimpo, ready for copy IFR to Jeju.
Terminal A901 I return to Jeju. BULTI 1 Juliet, runway 6 right to flight level 380, square 5001.
Asiana A901 confirm flight level 280.
A40, flight level 280.
Okay, we are clear to Jeju via voltage 1 Juliet departure 32 right. Initial climb to flight level 280 squawk 5001 Asiana A901.
Asiana A901 ready to progressively and ready for pushback.
Asiana A901, we are ready for pushback.
Asiana A901 pushback facing to east to QNH 1026.
1026 face East Asiana A901.
Incheon Korea to 7 on maybe and 603.
Beacon lights.
Incheon T709, prepare to runway. T711 will come to Jeju full taxi stand without delay. Next to stand without delay, T711.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes.
Terminal 1217 to Terminal 1217 into radio check.
Terminal 1217.
Negative. Terminal 1217 radio check. Roger, Terminal 1217, confirm first pattern in Gimpo Airport.
Beacon lights.
Set on.
ATC.
Auto.
Checklist complete.
Terminal 1217. Roger, Terminal 1217, first pattern Gimpo Airport approved. Report ready for taxi.
Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Incheon Korea to 7 on maybe and 603. Request pushback.
Korea to 1 heavy pushback facing to west to 221027.
Southwest 127, Canada, Pacific Northern.
Hotel 1217, Gimpo, weather information, wind 180 knot when you come, sky condition okay, temperature -05, dew point -11, 1027. QNH 1027.
Engine control, hotel mount 31, hold short of runway 36 right, ready for departure.
Hotel 131, Roger, QNH 1026, wind control for safe level 36 right.
Runway 36 right, QNH 1026, hotel mount 31.
Hotel 1217, Hotel 1217, local altimeter 3036, 3036. Hotel 1217, taxi runway 32 right, taxiway Romeo Papa 3, right of the way to runway 32 right via 32.
Select on floor 1, flight level 220, for flight level 220.
Roger, taxi 141, Roger.
Roger, select on floor 1.
Flight deck to ground.
Go ahead, sir.
Ground, we have ATC clearance for start and taxi now. Please confirm ground equipment and services are clear.
Roger.
Yeah, the floor 1025, now push it direct, Cookville.
You're off from the trucks today, Captain, so your ground equipment and stairs are clear and all doors are closed. Ready when you are.
Starting
Okay.
engine 2.
Aeroflot 1025 Incheon. Aeroflot 1025, say again please. Yeah, Aeroflot 1025, now proceed direct Cookville. Proceed direct Cookville. Aeroflot 1025, thanks. Jason.
Engine control 31311, A1, passing 2000, from 255200.
Okay, now 1311 Incheon control radar contact, climb to flight level 200.
Climb to flight level 200, hotel 1311.
Asiana A320 request taxi.
Asiana A901. Asiana A901, pitch to runway 3 to right to taxiway Papa 3, then Papa, runway 3 to right.
Papa 3, Papa, short of 3 to right, Asiana A901.
인천 그러면 순서동 레벨 리퀘스트 택시.
Command Air 271 Heavy, pitch to runway 33 left to taxiway Delta, then ground to report ready, runway 33 left.
대상도 report and ready runway 33 left, 그러네요. 순서동 레벨.
Hotel 1217 squad mode Charlie, Gimpo wind climb clear for takeoff runway 3 to right. Hotel 1311 left on the red topex, climb to flight level 200, level restriction, cancel level restriction.
To direct Papa ground and then flight level 200, cancel level restriction, hotel 311, thank you.
Please on the hotel number 1217. Expect to left wind down in runway 32 left to left down left. Hotel number 1217, receive flag 1201, 1201.
FedEx 141, testing Mangi, flight level 220.
FedEx 141, 별도 말씀드린 것까지 별도로 조과해 주시면 됩니다.
Roger, FedEx 141. Mission control, Asiana 145, just radar check.
callsign Asiana 145.
Then clear on also, Asiana 125.
Asiana A320 runway 32 right holding short and fully ready.
Asiana A901 Gimpo window 35, equation 3503, not clear for takeoff, runway 3 right.
32 right, clear for takeoff, A320.
Incheon control, Korean Air 901C, 10 miles of power descent, request descent.
Korean 913 descent to flight level 150, descent now.
150 descent now, Korean Air 901C.
Airport 1025, descent to flight level 150 by group 2, descent at pilot discretion.
First again, please.
Airport 1025, descent to flight level 150 by group 2, descent at pilot discretion.
Descent level 150, group door. And other say again, please.
Descent at pilot discretion.
Incheon control, Asiana 125. Incheon ISR clear to internal airport. Verified traffic level 2 push over. Incheon clear to the runway, just cross the runway 22 right.
Korean 271, course runway 33 right, line up and wait on runway 33 right.
Cross the runway 22 right and line up with runway 22 left, canal at the moment. Incheon control, Asiana 125. Incheon international airport, verified traffic level 0.
Asiana 145, we are closed to Jeju International Airport SID 41 Juliet, Planet 5,
pilot on.
Element 240, squawk 5145. Asiana A901 Incheon control weather contact right to flight level 280, cancel level, cancel 280, cancel level restriction.
Continue to 80 Asiana A901.
Hotel level 1217 Incheon control, we got final runway 3 to left.
Incheon control, Asiana 145, clear the please.
Asiana 145, we are cleared to Jeju International Airport, SID, VHHH 1 Juliet, damage time, prior to flight level 240, squawk 5145.
Clear to Jeju International Airport, VHHH 1 Juliet transfer. Left there, 240, off 514, out to 5.
Squawk 5145, runway correct, report done, ready for pushback. Korean Air 271, Incheon, wind calm, clear for takeoff, runway 33 left.
Clear for takeoff 32 left, and 271.
Autopilot off. Autopilot on.
Asiana A320 left and direct VT.
Proceed direct BULTI A901.
Hotel number 12173 intention.
Engine control Asiana 145. Railway pointing only.
Asiana 145 is 6 on runway 3 to right.
Actually 1A, 3 to right. Asiana 145.
Insurance cleaner, consider only be airborne, good number.
Qualitywings B787, heavy engine control weather can decline to fly level 2, accuracy 330, cancel level restriction.
Climb to fly level 330,
Autopilot off.
Asiana A320 engine control, say you heading.
Asiana A901, we are turning direct to Bullet, and our flight director has some problem. Stand by.
Asiana A901, push it out of BULTI, Bravo Uniform, Romeo, Tango, India.
Yes, it's programmed. We are directing to BULTI, but our flight director has some problem.
Hotel number 1217, Gimpo, wind 3503, not clear for touch and runway 3 to left.
Autopilot on. Autopilot off.
Aerosoft 1025 after coastal, push it direct, hook on.
The coastal, proceed direct, hold
Autopilot on.
Aerosoft 1025 after coastal, direct, hook on. Hotel, Oscar, Kilo, Alpha, November, hook on.
After Gupta proceed direct Hokan, Aerosoft 1025.
Vehicle. Hotel number 102, correction, hotel number 1217 after first training roll, report, runway 3 to left. Connect 1416 level 15 now.
Second autopilot is on. Autopilot on.
Korean Air 917, Korean Air 917, fly heading 210, descend to 10,000.
Autopilot on.
Say again please, Korean Air 913. Korean Air 913, fly heading 210, descend to 10,000, 10,000.
210, 10,000, Korean Air 913.
Cruise station sequence sign.
Control Asiana 145.
Asiana 145, Quebec facing to east to Michigan approved.
Start off-road, facing west. Asiana 145.
Airport 1025, continue descent to 10,000, continue descent to 10,000.
Continue descent to 10,000 feet, for 125.
Airport 1025, local QNH 1028.
QNH 1028, for 1025.
Korean Air 271, Korean Air 271, now proceed direct to Sierra India 743.
Sierra India 743, Korean Air 271. Hopefully see us around venues.
Airport 1025, expect runway 32 Lima, 32 Lima.
I expect runway 32 Lima for 100%.
Asiana A320.
Asiana A320, go ahead.
Asiana A320 PANPAN. Our flight director is not working. Request weather factor return to Gimpo ILS 32 right.
Asiana A321, I request to turn left heading 090 descent to flight level 150.
150 and 090 heading Asiana A321.
Asiana A321, you expect to runway 32 Lima.
Runway 32 left, Asiana A321.
FedEx 141, requested
FedEx 141, 제가 문자 여러분 드렸었는데 디셈이 많이 늦으셨네요. 디셈 플라이 레벨 150.
December 19, flight to reserve 150 죄송합니다.
Hotel level 1217, report tolling finance inpatient. Korean Air 913, descent to flight level, question descent to 4,000, direct unit. Descent to 4,000, direct unit, Korean Air 913. Hotel level 1217, report turning final, say intention. Hotel level 1217, I say again, report turning final, say intention. FX 141 fly heading 210, fly heading 21, expect to runway 07 approaching.
Heading 210, FedEx 141.
Airfloat 1025 descend to 7000, direct Hokan, clear the ILS runway 32 left approach, report established.
Descend as 1000 feet to Hokan field with approach runway 32 left, hold on 05.
Lima 1217, Gimpo wind 3003 map, clear for touch and runway 32 right, equation 32 left.
Engine control Asiana 125, 618, 25.
Asiana 146 on runway 32 right via taxiway Romeo, and Papa 3 Papa, runway 32 right. Asiana A320 descent to 10,000, QNH 1028.
1028 descent to 10,000 Asiana A320.
Korean 913, direct Union descent 4,000, clear the ILS Juno, runway 07 approach.
ILS Juno, runway 07 approach, Korean 913.
Drone is 212, via Romeo, with Asiana 125.
Hotel 131 descent to flight level 150.
Engine flight level 150, terminal 311.
Asiana A301, we want to take virtual approach runway 32 left.
Asiana A901, country descent to 10,000, 10,000, carriage 1028, turn left heading 360.
Left heading 360, 10,000, 1028, and confirm we can virtual approach runway 32 left, Asiana A901.
Asiana A901, expect to runway 32 left for ILS.
Yeah, Asiana A901, our flight director and iOS system is not working, so we request virtual approach runway 32 left.
Asiana A901, copy.
Also 1025, localizer established.
Airfloat 1025, continue approach runway 32 left.
Continue approach runway 32 left, airfloat 1025.
Asiana A901, continue descent to 7,000.
Continue down to 7, Asiana A901.
Asiana A901, expect to visual approach from runway 32 left, radar vector for final approach code.
Visual 32 left, radar factor, Asiana A901, thank you.
Hotel 117, report turning downwind, runway 32 left. Hotel Lima 131, expect the runway 25 approach.
I expect the runway 25 approach, Hotel Lima 311.
Asiana A320, turn left heading 250, turn left heading 250.
Left 250 A320.
Hotel Lima 1311, continue descent to 10,000.
Continue descent to 10,000, Hotel Lima 1311.
And Hotel Lima 1311, QNH 1026.
I just QNH 1026, Hotel Lima 1311, thank you.
Hotel Lima 1217, extend downwind runway 0, correction runway 32 left 223 miles 30. Aerosoft 1025, traffic information, 11 o'clock, about 8 miles. Opposite direction, Cessna 172, altitude 1500.
1025, 400.
Hotel Lima 1217, traffic 11 o'clock, 5 miles, inbound Incheon, unit number 2, maintain visual separation. Asiana A320, turn right heading 270, descend to 4,000.
270 descend and maintain 4,000. Asiana A320.
Intention Hotel Lima 311. Hotel Lima 311, we are approaching market, we get further information.
Hotel Lima 1311, continue descent to 7,000.
Continue descent 7,000, then approach to the market to Papa River, Hotel Lima 311.
Hotel Lima 1311, expect radar vector 4, final approach cross runway 25.
Expect the radar vector 4, runway 25, Hotel Lima 311, thank you.
Hotel Lima 1217, break with Hotel Lima 1217, with the turning final, runway 3 to left.
Engine control Asiana A320 PANPAN.
Mission 145, line up and wait, just wait to right. Aerosoft 1025, windy camp, clear the runway, runway 3 to left.
How long did you do it? Between the length of the questions.
Line of red, straight to right,
Asiana
Asiana 125.
Incheon Hotel Korean Airline 913.
Korean Air 913, Jeju windy camp, clear the runway 207.
Clear to land runway 07, Korean Air 913.
Hotel Lima 1217, continue approach runway 3 to left. Asiana A320, turn right heading 310.
Right heading 310 Asiana A320.
Hotel Lima 1217, 35 runway 3 to left.
Speed check flaps 1.
And 145, respond with the Charlie.
Also going to first digit to the right for 1.
Airport 1025, I'm going to continue for airport. Course runway 3 to right to approach US stand without delay.
Also 1024 savings.
Airport 105, course runway 3 to right to fix to your gate without delay.
Course runway 3 to right and taxi to gate. That's 1025 savings.
Commander 913, contact ground 1265, 수고하셨습니다.
그라운드 12165, 코리아명 NC, 이중반까지 수고 많으셨습니다.
예, 수고하셨습니다. 호텔 레버 131 turn right heading 20.
Korean heading 20, hotel level 301.
Asiana A320, your position about 17 miles from airport, from runway 3 to left to report to the inside.
Runway is not inside at this moment. Should we continue turn to runway heading Asiana A320?
Asiana A320 maintain flight heading until otherwise maintain 3,500.
3,500 present heading Asiana A320.
Hotel 1217, taxi or stand without delay, course runway 32 right to approve. Correction, Hotel 1217, portion runway 32 right, 22 departing to repeat. Asiana 145, looking for wind count for check runway 32 right.
Jacob, 1.
Hotel 1217, portion runway 32 right. Asiana 18901, fly heading 320, fly heading 320, your position 12 miles 75 now, runway 32 right.
Right heading 320 and airport still not inside Asiana A320.
Roger, Hotel 113 heading.
Heading 20, hotel level 301.
Hotel 1311, fly heading 260로 제가 드리지 않았었나요? 260?
저 20에 받았는데요. 알겠습니다.
예, fly heading 260, fly heading 240, fly heading 240, descent 4,000.
heading 240, descent 4,000, hotel level 301.
Asiana 810, Asiana A320 runway inside.
Roger, Asiana A320, continue portion runway 3 to left.
Continue 3 to right Asiana A320.
2,500.
Hotel 1217, cross runway 3 to right, taxi or stand without delay.
Asiana 145, Aerosoft A320 500.
Asiana 145, engine control radar contact, quiet flight level 240, cancel level restriction.
Continue, press the rest of the
인터뷰 안녕하십니까. 코리아령 120 pushing 대기, we're ready to depart.
Korean Air 1202, Jeju Windy Country Project Manager 7.
Manager 7, Korean 1202.
Hotel 1217, course runway 3 right to taxi US 10 without delay.
인정원투 안녕하십니까. Korean Air 073, we are in Incheon Airport K26, radio check.
Korean 073, related Radiant clearance.
Korean Air 073, request hyper clearance to Toronto Airport, flight level 310.
Korean Air 073, standby. Break Asiana A320 Gimpo Windy Country land level 3 to left.
Clear to land 3 to left, Asiana A901.
Level passing 1000, we coming to equity passenger Korean 1202.
1000.
Korean 1202, now push direct kindly climb to flight level 250.
Push direct to Korean 250, Korean 1202.
Hotel 1311, turn left heading 220.
Left heading 220, Hotel 1311.
Korean Air 073, clear to Toronto International Airport, SID, Agoba 1 Lima departure, and climb to flight level 310 squawk 7073.
300.
Korean Air 07, correction, Korean Air 073,
Minimum.
clear to Toronto Airport, Agoba 1 Lima departure, and
200.
start, climb and maintain flight level 310 squawk 7073.
100.
Korean Air 073, will be correct,
60,
repellent
50.
ready for pushback.
40.
Report to ready for pushback, Korean Air 703,
30.
correction 073.
Retard. 20.
Asiana 145 will now push it direct to BULTI, climb to flight level 240.
Go to Asiana 145, see again please.
Asiana 145, push
Request
it
please
direct to
regard visa.
BULTI, climb to flight level 240. Asiana A901, course runway 3 to right, taxi US 10 without delay.
Course 3 to right, taxi to stand Asiana A901.
Asiana 145, now Roger, push direct to BULTI.
Direct to BULTI, continue, climb to flight level 240.
Hotel 1311, maintain fly heading, maintain 4000 until established, clear the ILS runway 25 approach.
Maintain heading, descend 4000, clear the ILS runway 25 approach, Hotel 301.
Location of aircraft, this is insurance controls, close now. Thank you for your flight, have a good flight. Okay.
수고하셨습니다.
네, 땡큐, 감사합니다.
예, 수고하셨습니다.
수고하셨습니다.
수고하셨습니다. 감사합니다.
100 above.
Gimpo ground Asiana A320 PANPAN, request taxi to stand. Gimpo ground Asiana A320 PANPAN, request taxi to stand. Gimpo ground Asiana A301, can you hear me? Anyone on this frequency, can you hear me? Ground Asiana A301 PANPAN, request taxi to stand, can you hear me? Ground Asiana A301, can you hear me?
Asiana A321, Gimpo ground, say again.
Yeah, Asiana A301 PANPAN, check in with you, request taxi to stand 9.
Yeah, Asiana A301, good evening. Gimpo ground, loud and clear.
Yeah, Asiana A301 PANPAN, now request taxi to stand 9.
Okay, Asiana A301, confirm, request taxi to gate 9.
AFM Asiana A301, taxi to gate 9 requested.
Okay, Asiana A301, taxi to gate 9, via Papa 5, Papa, then Romeo.
Papa 5, Papa Romeo to stand 9, Asiana A301.
Good evening, Asiana 145 is with you. Right, maintain pressure to auto.
Who's calling for again, callsign?
Asiana 145.
Station calling, say your position now.
Ground Asiana 145, range plus
say your position, say your position.
I like
Asiana 145, this is 15 to ground, monitor Unicorn 12.9, fly.
Unicorn 1 to 1 range, 145. 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 1 아시아나 145 이승부가 안 되겠습니다.
Asiana 145 그 마이크 다시 작아서 say again please.
인천 선수가 안 들어왔습니다.
아시아나 145 지금 인천 컨트롤 나갔습니다. 모니터 유니콘 122 데시멀 A.
네, 알겠습니다.